You're probably familiar with an emotional support dog. You see them in airports, on trains, or in the mall. People suffering from things like learning disorders and motor skills disorders are allowed under federal law, under the Americans with Disabilities Act, to have these animals. Now, there's a Florida man, Ryan Boylan. He's taken it to a whole nother level with a squirrel named Brutus because he has severe anxiety and is now facing eviction from his condominium. And Ryan and Brutus, who's the squirrel is a female, join me now, I believe. Now, can I see Ryan, please? Ryan.
Yeah, I was unable to get her out.
You can't get the squirrel out.
She's asleep, and I tried getting her out. I sent a bunch of videos that I took today before she went to sleep, and hoping you could play those.
Okay, Ryan. So you have an emotional support squirrel. Why do you need a squirrel for emotional support?
Well, basically, I saved her life, and in return, she somewhat saves mine back every day. You know, it makes me really happy when I come home and see her. I get a very few hours of free time per day, and those couple hours, she just makes it so much better.
Wait, so you have anxiety, or you're lonely? What is the diagnosis to justify an emotional support squirrel?
Anxiety and stress disorder.
Okay, how did you get this type of anxiety and stress?
I was on a car accident back in October 2011. A drunk driver had hit me going 45 miles per hour when I was at a stoplight, and unfortunately herniated several discs in my lower back, rendering me unable to do a lot of activities that I used to be able to do, and permanent injury.
Yeah, no, herniated discs are extremely painful. I definitely am empathetic towards that. So why a squirrel as opposed to a dog or that type of animal? Because a squirrel's kind of like a wild animal.
Well, Hurricane Matthew came through Florida, and the day afterwards, I had found her underneath a car that was at a traffic light and about to run her over, and a group of people, kept saying somebody needs to do something. So I crawled underneath the car. I pulled her out from underneath the tire, and that's when I saw that she didn't have her eyes open yet. She didn't have any fur. All
right, so you rescued the squirrel, and then the squirrel became your pet, and the squirrel behaves?
Yes, yeah, I raised her, had the syringe feed her for 3 weeks.
Do you walk around with the squirrel like on your shoulder? Do you carry it like a baby? How do you transport it?
She sits on my shoulder, but she's more of like an inside cat. I don't take her out because
Got it.
The one time I did, a dog had attacked the carrier that I had her in, and
that makes sense because dogs, don't like squirrels. And the condo that you're living in, they want to give you the boot, and you feel like you're getting railroaded. But it looks like law is on your side. Is there anything you want to say quickly to the condo?
You know what? I'd just rather be the better man, and they can be negative if they want, push as hard as they want, but I am going to fight back. That's all.
All right.
That's basically
all right. Well, listen, Ryan, my best of luck to you with your condo squirrel situation, and I'm too bad I wasn't able to say hi to Brutus. I'm sure she's a beautiful squirrel, and hopefully she gets a great nap in and she's well rested. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.